shining blade. Hat full of charts and bad ideas, boots still wet from the wake she made. Coffee starts dark as midnight, steam curls up like a ghostly wave. Says, pour me a storm and a tankard, I've a legend to misbehave. Fantastic is the queen of the seas, accept no substitutes. Raw floating on the breeze, coffee in hand, cookie always bacon. One more thing to say, this ship's taken. Peachy the penguin in the crow's nest, little round scout in a tattered vest. Squashman the skeptics start shouting, points to the line where the sky bends west. These seas are mine, horizon fine, starlit sky, fakers cry. Treasure in the depths below, mysteries in the undertow. Skies of wonder, waves of truth, hoist the colors. So the truth, fantastic is the queen of the seas, accept no substitutes. Raw life floating on the breeze, coffee in hand, cookie always bacon. One more thing to say, this ship's taken. Peachy the penguin in the crow's nest, little round scout in a tattered vest. Squawksman, the fakers claim to yo homie hearties walk the plank. Raise your cup to the charge she burns. To every wrong turn, every lesson she learned. Coffee hot and cookies bacon, hear of me hearties. This ship's taken. Fantastic is the queen of the sea, accept no substitute. Rocks floating on the breeze, coffee in hand, cookie always bacon. One more thing to say, this ship's taken. This ship's taken. Ship's fantastic, fantastic.
Hey guys, I'm going to apologise in advance. We've got builders in. I'm hoping it's not going to be too disruptive. You might get a little bit more, one or two more videos than usual. If it gets really bad, I'll stop and restart later, but I didn't know they were coming now. But the noise, although it's noisy, it doesn't seem to be continuous. So we see how we go. Please, shouting at each other though. Right, so, oh, hang on. Mrs. Prism, hey, hey. So distracting. I didn't know the banging in the background. Hey, Pump. Betty says it's 61 here and it's beautiful. It was nice and sunny this morning, but still bloody freezing here. Hey, Stu. Hey, Caroline. I've gone as far back up. Oh, no, hang on. It's letting me go further up now. Hang on. Sorry, just let me go a bit further back up the chat. It wasn't letting me before. Just get it to just before. Right, we'll start with Aussie Cat. Hey, Aussie Cat, how you doing, darling? Lycan here. Pinky. So I'll settle at Caroline. I've confused myself now. And that's easy done. I've only been awake 20 minutes, but woken up by builders. Only managed to get an hour power nap thanks to somebody having a 4-hour live this morning. 4-hour quickie. Just a quickie. We all knew that was rubbish. Especially when it started ranting. Hey, Pam. Hey, hey. I'm probably going to be repeating hellos here, but hey, Sage Rats. Shorts. I don't put many shorts out. Maybe I should. Got home yesterday from an overnight trip to the valley. I saw 3 herds of deer, bald eagle, 2 flocks of wild turkeys, a falcon, and a whole bunch of hawks. Oh God, I just love to get out into nature. Awesome. That sounds awesome. Mum says I went out of town with a friend a few weeks ago and I saw at least 7 bald eagles. God. Let's put the washing on the line. As he kept making coffee, I have coffee. I've had half a pot noodle. I don't realise how large they are till you see one up close. I've never seen one, so you never really see pictures that give them a sense of scale. We don't get mostly bald eagles in the UK. We have golden eagles and peregrine falcons. Yeah. I mean, we have a lot of birds of prey up here, but the ones you see the most out in the wild are the sparrowhawks. We get them actually above the house as well. They're not very big. Hey, Pump. Red kites, buzzards, and kestrels. Oh yeah, you see the odd kestrel. And obviously it might get hogs. Can't wait for Saturday. We're going to a long horse ride through beautiful type of scenery. Oh, that coffee's just hot enough. The falcon I saw did a dive in front of me and ran for that thing moved fast. Yeah. They have to. Because when they see the prey on the ground, it's like watching for example, a sparrowhawk will hover for ages and then suddenly just swoops. The horses are my biggest fear. Those are octopuses. Octopuses. probably safe from octopuses. Octopuses. Actually, horses. If you sort of walk through the countryside and you go into a field with horses, and they actually can be dangerous if they're being threatened. Certain cows. We did have somebody not only a few years ago that were killed by a cow. Gone into the field. Millennium Falcon. Oh, Millennial Falcon. That's me. Sorry, nerd read that. Hey, Wendy. How we doing? People are probably lived out thanks to the boss, but never mind. So there we go. Mrs. Prism. Sorry, I am crying the chat a bit just to, because I want to introduce or reintroduce a topic. I'm going to do it in more detail on Saturday, but I do want to start it today. White-tailed eagle. I don't think we've seen eagles up here. Not that I look. Hey, Paranormal Gatekeeper. I'm bracing myself for the drilling or hammering to start, sorry. Having PC error. So hello to all that said hi back. We'll try to catch up. Not a problem, Wendy. I was having problems this morning. Kept putting in test comments to see if it was working. Betty! Hello, sweetness. How are you doing? Pinky says have a fresh brew now. Oh, we can all relax. We're all safe now. Such a relief. Paul's here. We are saved. It snowed here. Oh, God, did it? Yeah, right, Paul, you can keep that. Just keep it down there. Don't want any of your stupid snow up here. Cold enough. Hey, Sandra. I'm sorry I had to go lurk in your live last night. It's a mixture of a home and a phone call, but I was there. I just wasn't chatting much. You did well last night. You had, what, 2 hours with Beardo and then a couple of hours yourself. Sandra's awesome. So in chat, we'll be saying goodbye to your laptop. What? Well, it won't be saying goodbye to it because I only got it at Christmas. It's a good little laptop, just not strong enough for what I need to do. Anywhere near strong enough for what I need to do for YouTube. It's taken me 10 times longer to do stuff, so I'll still be using it as a little laptop. But yeah, the PC arrives tonight. I still haven't had my webcam. I'm really annoyed the webcam hasn't turned up because I'm actually dying to do an art stream with that webcam. I don't have to use the easel anymore. But yeah, this so I don't know, in the night or in the morning there may be a maybe just do a members live or something and do a tester live with the new computer. And I am going to, one of the things, apart from content, I mean, I've got premiere on Sunday, apart from content, that I really need to get out more. I am at the moment organising. Once I know what program I'm using for them, I am going to be starting to record the podcast. So keep your eye open for that. I've already got a number of people that are going to be doing a podcast with me. I've been wanting to do podcasts for 2 years, so I just love the fact that I'm going to be able to do it now. And they will be pre-recorded, but they'll be premiered, but they'll be pre-recorded, so I can edit them down, and if I need to put pictures or videos or something in, I can. I've already got some great guests. Pinky, glad you are here to save the day, Paul. Don't encourage him. Do not encourage him. Actually, Sandra, if you're listening, if you're lurking, hope all three of you are okay. Everybody's all right there. Um, Hopefully, things will settle down for Ryan. So, the best intros. Oh, thank you, Aussie Cat. I enjoy doing the intros. I should put that one on because it's the longest. I'm thinking put a long video on for the intro just in case the drilling starts. So the yearbook stuff. Yeah, I need to find a way of, I don't know, just get into the habit of reminding people the yearbook's there. Hey, Lycan. Drought Pump. I believe in you. I don't believe in me. I don't exist. Oh, builders, they are cute. Actually, these guys are not. They're nice guys, but it just, the house we rent is rented by what we call the estates. It's basically the Duke of Northumberland that owns loads and loads of properties all over the country, actually, especially around here. And they do rent out properties, and pros and cons. But one of the pros is because it's such a large organisation with a huge workforce, you don't have any problems with things being done in the house if something happens. Renting can be dead money, but when you've got somebody, God knows what we'd be paying for all the work that's being done because of the leak having to be fixed, the ceilings having to be redone, they're doing other bits and pieces as well. It would be a lot of money. Panorama Gatekeeper's going to lurk and listen. Is it just me or is it not started? It has started. Oh, I had to open. Oh, I had to. Whose did I have to do that in? I think it was Crow's, not today, but yesterday. I thought, well, it's supposed to have started by now. I had to refresh. Got to ask the important questions. There you go. Hello, Lane. No problem, darling. Not a problem. It's fairly relaxed live. I just want to do an introduction to a reintroduction to the Believe in Me project. It's lovely and cool here. Had to get out a blanket for the first time. Do you know, I enjoy that moment after the summer heat. We don't get the summer heat like you do, I know, but after the summer heat and the cool air, so even in bed, I prefer sort of having sort of heavy blankets on me rather than just a sheet because it's bloody baking. Crow the chat. Hey, Ladies Fright, how are you today? How are you, Joan? Screwed myself by connecting to my Fire Cube through my mobile. That sounds complicated and it's a little bit painful. Just a little bit. Hey, Gav, afternoon to you. Can't highlight it. I've got to get used to using a mouse again. God, it's going to be a shock to the system. Herons, amaze me how big when you see them flying. Those they are large wingspans. The other thing with herons, they can. When I used to have the studio, it was on a farm, and there was a small, well, not small, it was a big pond at the front. Used to have swans, and they used to have. They loved it in the spring. They used to have cygnets on them and ducks, but there was a heron's nest right at the edge of one, and middle of the night when it squawked, it sounded like a bloody banshee. I saw birds about killed a damn there. Yeah. I've held a kestrel, but they're beautiful. Keeled is a good space to see them. It's like where I tend to see them is I have a spot that's overlooking the Cheviots. It's on a hill opposite the Cheviots, which is our range of hills. And I used to go up there all the time. I haven't been up for so long, and when I get a car again, I'm going to be one of the first places I'm going to go. And so you're sort of looking down into the valley. You can see the entire run of the Cheviots from the south up to the borders, and that's a good place to look at the birds of prey. But Kielder, because it's a massive reservoir, is probably a good place as well. I've been to Kielder for forever. I used to get a couple of sparrowhawks come and sit on my garden fence a lot. Yeah, they because we feed the birds. There's a few people around here that feed the birds, so that's why we'll get the sparrowhawks here. Kestrel's my favourite bird of prey. Ostrich. Not many ostriches around here. Hello, James. When my daughter was born, there was a peregrine falcon nest with 2 chicks on the ledge opposite the ward window. Octopi, not octopus? I don't know. I have no idea. It's probably octopuses because there's a U in front of the S. I don't know. Cows kill more people than sharks, but yeah, because cows are bloody heavy, so you get trapped under a cow. Hey Kenny, thank you for dropping in to say hi. Oh, there's somebody else I need to message. Good to see you, hon. Are you assuming Kenny's live tomorrow night as per usual? Just trying to think. If he is, it's midnight tomorrow. Before we get back to normal, and we're 5 hours ahead. Saw a bird of prey in the woods this week. No idea what one it was. Had to huge wingspan. It moved too quick to see clearly. Yeah, they can move when they want to. Killed by cows. No, they do actually. People sometimes, go out walking in the countryside, and you get nature trails, what were called public footpaths in the UK. There's usually little signs up to say that the farmer's saying, yes, you're fine to walk through here. But you've got to be careful going through a cow field because they can kill just by charging at you, and it does happen. Sponge. Hey. I love the way James greets. Hello, Mr. Biddle, sir. Hey, little Miss Mayhem. Forgot your headphones for limited listening? Not a problem. Whenever you can. I don't think I'm missing anybody, but yell at me if I do. See them in fields when I'm walking the dog. What, cows? I tell you, one of the funniest things that happened when I was up there I used to go up there to shoot the sunset, and also to. I sometimes used to wait a couple of hours for the night sky, because if it was a clear sky, because there's hardly any artificial light in that valley. It's pitch black. You get beautiful night skies. You can capture the Milky Way, and where I used to park the car, it's just like a little gateway near the road, next to the road. And behind me was the field of cows, and in front of me was 2 fields of sheep. And that was when I discovered sheep can sneeze. Because I'm in the middle of nowhere, nobody around. If you see, and even during the day, even in the height of tourist season, I could go up there and maybe see the farmer coming to feed the cows. And that was it. And I just heard this sneeze, and it's pitch black, and it was a sheep. Sneezy sheep. Sheffield Eagles are the greatest. Is that a sports team? Just say hello to Ghost Wiener. I'm sorry, Ghost Wiener, for didn't say that. How rude of me. James is blue. Oh yeah, I made him blue last week so he could put a link up, and I've just left him. I've just left him. Um. Hang on. Everybody say hello to him. Jam. It's a sponge. Jam. Give that laptop a proper burial. And it'll be fine for just surfing on, and actually what I can do with it is I'll just start taking it downstairs. I can sit with mum one. I mean I can sit and browse the internet, irritate people in different chats, but for the channel it's just not strong enough. 90 minutes then off to work, so regret an extra shift. Yeah, stuff like that all seems like a good idea at the time. Give the money. Washing's done. Hot chocolate burning my fingers. I love some hot chocolate. I want a hot chocolate. I need Phil here to say that properly, even though he got it from me. Hot chocolate. Hey, Wayne. Hey. You've been a good boy, honest. No, nobody said anything, so I have to ask what you've done. That's like a toddler. I didn't do anything before you've even, accused them. It wasn't me. Mind and spank the like button. Where is the leak? In the kitchen. Oh, it was. The leak was fixed a couple of weeks ago. But, obviously it's damage to the ceiling, so they were repairing the ceiling on it. And they're doing one or two other things that needed doing as well. Need a new PC too, Sarah, as this one is doing my nutting. What you're looking for? I can't. It's arriving. The time I've got is 5:30 to 7:30. I ordered it yesterday as soon as I saw my YouTube money go in. I had it in the basket ready. I'm just annoyed that the webcam hasn't. Not the same company. I've been let down with the webcam. If it doesn't arrive by Sunday, I'm just going to cancel it and order another one from somewhere else. Be honest, Sarah, you just wanted to check if I'm really listening in the background. Ryan is okay. Everything is better. I know that was what he was worried about the most, though, wasn't it? He knew that it was going to be a painful time afterwards. Loves his wonderful painkillers. Oh, that's awesome! He's allowed to go home tonight. God. Well, they must be happy with him. I'm hoping it's that they're happy with him, that they can go home. Maybe that'll help. Just, I mean, it can depend on the hospital, but I have to say, I mean, nice. I've only been overnight in hospital twice. My appendix out when I was 12, and then just December before last when I ended up going in because I couldn't breathe. And I was in for 3 days, and the hospital I was in for 3 days is not a comfortable hospital because it's an emergency hospital. The benefit I had though was I was in a room on my own. Because I would be the worst person to put in a bloody ward. But it was not comfortable. The narrowest of beds. It was basically one of those beds because it was in the emergency bit. It was in one of those beds that if they had to, they could use it as a gurney and push you around, literally. I enjoy it too. We may get hot weather too. Still, yeah. It's just nice to have a blankie or sometimes just put a coat on. And that is good news. Sandra, good news. Hope he gets home sooner than later. You can book it if you want. Sandra, coding blocks you up so you might be safe from Ryan's house a little longer. Good to hear Ryan will be able to go home tonight. Yeah. Paranormal Gatekeeper says, I hate herons. They keep eyeing up my pond. I had to put a pergola over the top of it to stop them getting access. Yeah, the heron on the edge of the pond when I had the studio. Because especially during the spring when the cygnets were there. I mean, the last year I was only there for about 2 years, 3 years. Last year I was there, the swans had. I've got pictures of them somewhere. I think it was 9 cygnets. It was 9, and they managed to keep most of them, but the ducks. Apparently, ducks are really bad. Once they've the chicks have hatched, they just bugger off and just start wandering around. The ducks lose a lot. So yeah, the herons are probably why the heron had a nest there. Pick off the babies. Hey Julianne, how we doing? I feel the kestrel, a hawk, an eagle, and an owl. Tweet tweet. Woot woot. I've got a Japanese style Miyagi log built pond. Ooh. Lots of falcons around here. You're allowed a blankie high, sweetie. Oh, I actually didn't do that this morning. Oh, I wasn't concentrating. I was going to do a blankie hello just to annoy Crow. Again. Hippos are the worst. Hippos are supposed to be one of the deadliest creatures. Don't mess with a hippo. I've seen the mouths. The mouths are huge. Huge. We have a peregrine falcon nest on a building in the city. They live stream the chicks every year. Oh. Usually it's the bulls you have to watch out for. Oh yeah, bulls definitely. But for the most part, unless they're looking for, to make baby cows, the bulls tend to be on the fields in their own, and there's usually warning signs up. They don't tend to put warning signs up in cow fields. Sparky killed several people because it's toxic. Chemical warfare. My uncle got attacked by a cow and his leg was ripped open by it. Yeah. Oh, they don't mess about. How is Sarah so far behind already? 9 minutes. Ryan is farting and kicking really funny on his meds, and he really touched the all you guys love and support. Knowing Ryan, he'll probably make a short today. Yeah. Well, if he's thinking of making shorts, then he's okay. Right, I'm back. Elaine's back. Don't mention sheep. Sneezing sheep. Sneezy sheep. To be fair, right between cows and humans, pretty one-sided. Nom 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 nom. Elaine's stuffed. When are you going to release wallpapers of Europe? Do you know what? I'm going to write that down because I've actually forgotten that in requestful. I'll put them in Discord. I'm not selling AI, so but I will sell digital of my own artwork, but it'll be pennies. Can't find a pen. Typical bloody artist. Can never find a pen. Hang on. I've just had a load of black ones delivered as well. Where are they? Wallpapers. There we go. Wally papers, I'll do that. Hey, Ingui. Pepperoni. Hey, hey. James is a smurf now. James is turning into a crumpet, I think. I think he was wearing one this morning. Uh, um, Button Crow the chat because people are saying hello. Anyone know what? Purple? Hawaiian. Rob? Oh, it's all over Crow this morning. All over Crow. Offering everything. Delivering food. Being his new chair. Battling with a migraine today. Went for a crow nap before and it helped a bit. Oh, migraine's not good. You've got to look after that. The leak is in the greengrocers. Ah, ah, ah. You're funny. I'm surprised we're not getting more noise. I've probably just spoken too soon. I should have kept my mouth shut though. Sage says, don't forget to blink the like button. Oh, thank you, Elaine. Yeah, if you weren't around, I put together a yearbook, a lot of contributions from the community. Special shout outs to Debbie, Debsal, to Elaine and Peachy. There are actually a couple of Believe in Me stories in there. One of Skies, which I want to try and animate actually. Elaine's got stuff in there. Brilliant story by Sam Hain, Andy of Sam Hain's Campfire Chills, telling him he should be releasing a volume of short stories on Amazon. And a lot of the graphics that you see, things like the superheroes and the dolls and the voodoo dolls and awards, etc. A lot of the things that you see, they're in the yearbook. It's free to read, so just click the link and you can read through it. I think you can download it as well. Rob, hope your migraine gets better. Crow can stroke it better for you, perhaps. Oh, yeah, that'll work. The drummer can help with your migraine. I've had 5 stays in hospital. Not one was fun. No, you've had some major. I mean, that was. I mean, when I went in for the breathing thing, that was the first time I've been in. You know, for a stay since I was 12, which is good because I really don't like being in hospitals. I don't even like visiting, to be honest. Just had a ham, egg, and chips sandwich from Tesco. Surprisingly good. I hope that was a hot ham, egg, and chips. Most laptops are shite, to be honest, and the good ones like Alienware cost a kidney better to go with a desktop, can upgrade and replace when you're able. Yeah, I mean, basically what happened was the laptop I was using was fine, actually. I bought it was an expensive one, and I'd actually bought it for the graphics. It did last a long time. Because when I was in the other room, I didn't have place for a big PC. And it did last and last and last, but then ultimately the screen went, and it went just before Christmas, just before the yearbook was due to be released, actually. And I couldn't afford the new PC at the time. My chat helped. I think chat pretty much paid for the new laptop, so I did manage to get a refurb laptop, and it's a good little laptop. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's tided me over until I could actually get the money for the proper PC. But I kind of agree with you. I mean, my previous laptop served me well for a long time. For the graphics work, it was a more expensive one. But now I've got the space. Now PC is the way to go. The laptops are just so expensive if you need them to do the heavy duty stuff on them. Yeah, Sandra's been in and given us an update. PC seems to be behaving itself again for now. Hello to all I missed. Not a problem. Ruby Dog is staring me down for a short walk. He's back in a bit. No problem, Sponge. I hate hospitals. I was born in a place like the hospital I was born in. I wouldn't want to stay there. I remember it wasn't anywhere up here. My grandmother wanted to go in for something, and Dad and I went to visit her. And we ended up coming down with a bug for like 3 days, and we weren't surprised. Hospital's jelly is always nice, though. I have to say, I was in Cramlington Emergency Hospital. The food sucked, and I wasn't well enough because obviously I couldn't walk far and breathe, and didn't give me anything to help. I couldn't. I was lying there. It's also a maze. It's a really weird hospital for getting around. And I just no way I could have made it down to either the restaurant or the cafe. And I'd have loved to have done just to get something decent to eat. The food was terrible. I was born in the hospital Thursday. They gave birth to me. Dad in one. Coincidence? I think not. Stu doesn't trust hospitals. Hippos fart out of their mouths. Really? Every time I go for checkup, I end up in surgery. Oh no. So I don't go to the doctors. I do now, but hippos have a very strong jaw, apparently, nasty bite. Their teeth are huge. Well, bloody fall into their gobs, those big hippos. I mean, they pretty much open their mouths full on. I think hospital food is usually quite good at this end, anyways. Other hospitals, it's fine. Certainly as a visitor, and I know when Dad had his stroke, he was started in Cramlington. That was crap, food-wise. Then he went to Ashington. That was all right. And then he came to Alnwick here, Alnwick, and Alnwick only has one ward. It's like a little cottage hospital. We've got somebody in there at the moment, and because it's a cottage hospital, it actually gets local people. We used to go and visit Dad, and if you were there in the afternoon, because one of these hospitals, visiting hours were just 10 in the morning till 8 in the evening. Just didn't really want you there at meal times. And I'd be there in the afternoon, and at 3 o'clock they'd bring tea and cake round. You could choose what cake you liked. We weren't allowed anything, not even a cup of tea. Didn't bother him. Hey, Cag. Oh, God, I'm getting further behind. If you're still here, hey. Raven! Hippos kill more humans in Africa than all other animals combined, excluding mosquitoes. Crow the chaps. Cheesy peas. Hearts for Ryan, absolutely fun. Hearts for Ryan. Jam. My coffee has a monumental job today. Yeah, mine too. Mine's gone cold. Our sheep at a leisure centre with allergies. What? Of the sneeze, yeah. James is blue? No, James has been blue for a bit. Well, a week or so. Took some antihistamine pills today after a long time. The brain fog is reminding why I didn't like taking them. Oh, yeah, that's my problem with taking any medication. So I don't like taking antibiotics unless I really, really need to, because they tend to make me feel worse than whatever I'm taking them for. Did you wear the Did you wear the crumpet and toasted the pants? You did this morning in Crows. I was wearing a crumpet, so I thought the pants must be in the toaster. Um, Crow said he has a possum living under his house. Yep. I've often been green, sometimes blue. I've been a mirror. I've been even been you. There you go. Okay, not my usual arsehole self. So look, you've got to take care of yourself, Rob. If you've got a migraine, listening to my bloody dulcet tones isn't going to help. Especially if the builders start up. I can't hear possum without hearing it being said by Dame Everidge. Yep. At least Sarah's button doesn't taste like mayonnaise and hot dogs. You never get those two together with me. No. You should do an animated version of that story, actually. I don't know if Andy can. You could probably help him with that. I definitely think it was very, very good. Well worth a read. It's a long story, but it's well worth a read. It's in the yearbook, but links posted by Elaine. Can somebody put a link to my Discord for Week, please? I will put it. I'll make a folder in the Discord. I've got to sort that Discord out anyway, because I want to take a lot of stuff off it. It's too big. I don't like it when Discords get too big, and I want to focus on the creative side with it. So I'll do that, and I'll just dump a load of wallpaper, AI wallpapers in there. Hot dogs and mayonnaise is a lawsuit waiting to happen. Hell yeah, Gav. Thanks, Raven. Thanks for the link. Hot dogs and mayo. Oi, Rob, headache granted, but leave some crow for the rest of us. Maybe you can turn that laptop into the bread toaster. TARDIS Karen's in. Hey, TARDIS Karen's. Finishing up. Do you know Crow's chat this morning, even by Crow's chat standards and by my chat standards, but he only encourages it. It was awesome. I haven't heard it's a brass monkey. No, I haven't actually. Brass monkeys out there. Do we need to send help, Rob? No, he's fine. Crow will look after him. Kind of. Me too. It's a hot day. Go figure. It's been cold here for all week, I think. We need the hot weather back. I had hospital food one time and I turned the plate upside down, nothing fell off. How are you meant to get better when they're feeding you crap? I know. It wasn't good in the emergency. You've got a choice, man. You've got a choice as to what you wanted to have, but none of it was. You put the room for you. Yeah, sorted. Wayne was born at home, so we couldn't wait to get out. There you go. Hippo's more scary than Crocs. The only good thing is that they're more obvious when they move to a new place. Mozzie's only thing more deadly. Crocodiles and alligators, which one it is, in Florida, is being told that if you look at videos, apparently they're quite slow on alligators are quite slow on land, but but they can. If you watch videos of them leaping up out of water, general rule is you don't go near the water's edge down there because they are high speed. Got to run the bins out in between bits of hail. How rude in March for it to hail. Only time I stayed in hospital was with my son, and I've already told you about pooping in the child-sized toilet. And there's a normal one there. Yeah. Night owl is scary when you've taken too many and the spiders carry the hat man into your eye socket. Is that like nice night nurse? Because that will knock you out. God, you've got a cold. Sparky is available for any heals more flies in the Venus trap. Spiders carrying the hat man into your eye socket. That sounds scary as fuck. There's my Discord and the yearbook link. That's free for the yearbook. Can I request the cathedral song when you plop in for information? The cathedral song? What's the cathedral song? I don't know what the cathedral song is. I mean, yes, if I can work out what the cathedral song is. James, what nightmare have you unlocked? You said eye socket. Please don't say eye socket. I'm still reeling from that movie, Brightburn, which is a brilliant movie. But if you scream at her about eyes, it's only one scene, but yuck. We have a candy called Plop. I don't know what to say to that. I have a great idea for a vid after watching one about what demons were actually in the Bible. Spoiler alert, they weren't anything to what people think they are now. Yeah, I know. Is it chocolate? It's probably going to be chocolate. I've got visions of that scene from Caddyshack, Bill Murray. Time to clean out the pool. If you know, you know. I dropped my mouse and it went under a chair on my knees in the chair, reaching for the mouse and headset fell on them. The phone started ringing. James, you should draw that. Yeah, good idea, actually. How angels are described in the Bible? Well, nightmare for you. If you read Ezekiel, probably be covering Ezekiel in Chariots of the Gods. And obviously Revelations, but if you read Ezekiel, you can hold a croc's mouth shut with one hand because their muscles are mostly for slamming their jaws shut, yeah. Night Owl has Dramamine in it. Alright, is it the ballad? Don't know my own songs, guys. It might be the ballad, actually. Stu wants to be sent to sleep. I've still got that on here. Oh. That should still be on here. I know which one he means, actually. I'm just trying to work out which video it is. I can't see me taking that one off. I'm not playing all this. I just want to see if it's the right one. Yeah, is it Stay? Oh, no, it's not that one then. If it's Cathedrals Made of Colour, I think it's the art one. Hang on. Might be the art one. I could do with a coffee, actually. So what I'll do is I'll play one, and if it's not the right one, I'll play the other one later. Um, Sorry, I'm losing. I can't find where I am. Oh, there. Found Stu's comment. Octopus with no friends. Hey, hey. Uh, Ballad with the black and white fairies and stuff. Um, there's a hell of a scene in Full Zombie Flesh Eaters. I made Sarah speechless. I'm easy speechless. Angels weren't anything like we expect as well. No, I watched Quiet Place day one on Netflix last night and enjoyed it. I've seen that. Who said they were squeamish about eyes? They're like me. Ugh, no, don't do eyes. Purple Roni, yeah. Eyes and teeth need to be left alone in movies. Yep. Especially eyes. Do you find it easier to edit on your laptop than a mobile phone? I don't know how anybody edits on a mobile phone. I can't even mod on my mobile. Mind you, I don't have massive mobiles. I'm looking forward to. I'll get used to it, but it'd be good to have a mouse again. Hey, Laura Lee. Blanky hellos. You can do as many blanky hellos in here as you like. Hope Ryan gets better soon. My parents are going golden eagle hunting in Scotland at Easter. I'm jealous. Chopped bone won't fit in my white. Oh, you spoiled it. White chocolate. Doing so well. Yeah, it's the Stay With Me one. I'll play both. I'll have a because I'm planning on being on for bits. I do want to do a section where I talk about Believe in Me, so and I need to make a coffee. Yeah, Paul has it's on a tablet laptop that can handle the proper editing suites, but I don't know where to start with them. It's the art song, yeah. The Cathedrals of Colours, the art song. So I'll play that one first, and then if people want Stay a bit later, I'll play Stay as well. Far behind. Oh, I'm only a minute behind, so I'll get down to the bottom of the chat and I'll play Cathedrals of Colour. Yep. I tried on my tablet and it was a pain to give me a PC and my DaVinci, and I'm happy. The other thing is, I mean, I need new glasses, but whose chat was I in? I think it was Segs Live when I was modding and saying hello, and somebody said to me, "You got my name completely wrong," and I'm like, God, because this isn't a big laptop. This is a small screen, and I'm like, God, and I looked at it, and there were letters I hadn't even seen. I got it completely wrong. I think when Crow says editing on his phone, he means food orders. I'm joking. He does edit on his phone sometimes. White chocolate has to be eaten discreetly or left at the door. There's a bin next to the door for it. Strange how we all cope with different devices. I have to edit on my main PC, the monitor, separate keyboard and a mouse. Yeah. It's been a learning curve for sure. I've been editing on the free version for years and it's so quick now. I'm going to go back to trying DaVinci, I think. I'm going to ignore that. I'll just put that on the screen. I can't even hold a tablet. My hands are too small. I actually have a cover on mine which needs replacing, but I can't hold it on its own. Rob, thought you were feeling poorly. I was gonna being all nice and sorting out your request. We lie in trenches and hides videoing and shooting on film, etc. Photos too. Not a problem, Vicky. Not a problem at all. Just in time. Right, this is for. I'm going to boil the kettle, so this is for. Not that he deserves it now, but this is for Rob.
Empty page, like a winter sky. Just my shaking hand in a borrowed light. Little strokes where the quiet starts. Every line I draw is a door in the dark. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every tear a softer tone. We paint this broken, bruised creation till the beauty overflows. Smoky blues in the valley of your face. Copper gold where the sorrow used to stay. I'll mix your light with the evening rain. Lay it down in layers till the hurt looks brave. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every tear a softer tone. We paint this broken, bruised creation till the beauty overflows. If the world forgets your name, oh I see you. Let the pigment say it is slow. In the cracks of every canvas, love is learning how to glow. We build cathedrals made of color on the walls inside our minds. Turn the shadows into stories, give the aching world a sign. Every dream becomes a window, every scar a sacred tone. We paint this fragile, fleeting moment till the beauty feels like home.
There we go. I think everybody thought I forgot to put the intermission up. I think everybody thought I finished. So there you go, Rob. Everyone needs to measure their. Oh, don't start that again. I don't even remember why that started. I want planks there with the cold water will help my head. You can absolutely. Actually, I'm sure I said something about a mass planking in Crows. I haven't done it. Ding, ding, ding. Yes, dings. All dings are mine. Every single ding belongs to Sarah. It's fantastic. Separate keyboard and mouse for editing, just like gaming, is just better. I'm off. Cheers. It's been fun. No problem, Ingrid. Um, I have to say that the only real problem I've had with this little laptop, because I mean it's been fine to tide me over, but God, the keyboard is so small. There's so many typos. I'm hoping typos um, are less. Thinking of not commenting on lives anymore. Anything? Well, you have no. We have no problem with you commenting in here, Gav. I'm sorry if I've missed messages. I'm sucking today, but you are always welcome in here. Um, Everybody's welcome in here as long as people behave themselves. Does seem to be a trend at the moment. People, I don't like that. That people don't feel as though they can comment in lives. Yeah. Um, you're always welcome. You give it another go. There's so many tutorials on it. Try it, Pauline. Make me proud. uh, um, so your headphones died. Oh no! I never wear mine. Um, hey gang, so when did she get the new PC or she got it in? It's arriving after. I've got. Last time I looked at the tracking, it was between 5:30 and 7:30 tonight. So this is my hopefully my last live on the laptop. I'm going to set it up tonight. I may do a cheeky live in the night or in the morning, just to maybe a members live, just to test it out, make sure I can work it. Not that there's any reason I shouldn't. But yeah, this is the last laptop live. Um, Sometimes my comments are misread. Oh, I don't want to offend anyone. My jokes are jokes, but I respect. Oh, I apologise if I'm misreading stuff, sweetie. I really do. That's my fault. That is not yours. Um, if I miss a comment at all, like of a joke or something, it's because I don't want to speak it out live. Sometimes I've already done it today. I've put a comment up. I think it was one of Ghost Speakers. I said, I'm not reading that out. I'm just going to leave that there. So, YouTube doesn't come down on me. Yeah, I can't wait to set the new computer up. I've got the desk ready. I just wish that webcam had turned up. I'm going to have to start doing some shouting tomorrow if I don't get it today. Because the art streams will just be 10 times easier with it. If Teddy Swims sang that song, it would be a hit. Easy done in chat, Scout. Yeah. Also, there's one or two of us content creators. Naming no names. Who just. And actually, Seg does it as well. Oh, I said that out. Said without the cough. Will sometimes read things and not quite put to. You read it without reading it first, if that makes sense. So sometimes you're not reading it right. Definitely not shooting, hunting, another term. Thrill of the chase on the road. You never know what you might see. Going to Finland soon. Hunting rare. I thought that said caterpillar. I don't know what that is, Laura Lee. Kippercally? I don't know what that is. You're welcome, Rob. Absolutely welcome. No, I've never seen Gav say anything fancy. I get worse from the mods. Joking. Kinda. We don't like being called Twitchers. Stupid word, we birders. I haven't heard the term Twitcher in a long time, actually. We've got, it's only small, but we've got a beautiful little reserve here. It's actually in the little village next to town I grew up in. It's 8, 9 miles away, called Hawksley, and they've got a beautiful reserve. And when Dad was alive, we often used to go there and just sit in the coffee shop. And the coffee shop had these massive windows that you could just look out, and it's right next to the beach, so it's got its own little reserve section, sorry. And then obviously you've got the coastline as well, and you can see right down into South Northumberland. It was beautiful. When I get a car again, I'll take Mum. The coffee shop was awesome. Feel naked without my headphones on. I do have headphones that came with the mic. When I bought the mic, that was a present, and it came with, it was a set, and it came with the headphones, the pop filter, and the stand. Um, but I usually try and set it up so I don't have to listen to the headphones. I wouldn't mind with my earbuds in, but the trouble with Bluetooth on the StreamYard is it breaks up, and I don't like I don't like having headphones on for long periods of time. Sorry for the white chocolate. It's all right so long as it's you eating it, on me. So, Raven, the only offensive thing is the Swedish ice hockey team. Too much. Uh, uh, what's wrong with the Swedish hockey team? Uh, I'm back. My hamster started vibrating the last 3 days and can't figure out why. Traffic, train, maybe some heavy construction going on nearby that you maybe can't hear, but it could affect from a mile or two away. Nice cough. What was that when I said? Oh, Judas. We know they always beat Finland. I ran outside to see if there was something going on to cause my house to vibrate. Inside, nothing. Like I say, I mean, that if it's something, say like digging into foundations or roadworks or something, it can travel a bit. This house shakes because we get even though we're in right on the edge of town and it's really rural. I mentioned the estates earlier. They've got a place at the bottom of the just down from us, and you get lorries, large lorries and skip lorries, and those big animal transporters that transport the horses and the hounds and stuff like that. They sort of go through on this tiny little road, and the whole house shakes when they go by. I've never seen any problem. Never seen any problem or aggressive, but they taste good. Well, I guess they're birds. Lanky hello from Vicky. Big black turkey. Really? Don't give a shite about sports. I used to watch a little bit, not much. I actually used to watch a lot of American football, to be honest. That was my main thing. But the trouble in the UK, and this is probably elsewhere as well. I mean, I was never into football ever, but football was one of the biggest problems. Was as soon as we ended up with satellite television and cable television, everything's hidden behind a paywall. I actually feel sorry for people who are genuinely into these things because it ends up being really expensive if you want to watch as much as possible. But yeah, I don't like it. I mean, they're really good headphones that came with the set, and they are comfortable. But if I'm sitting here for 2 to 3 hours, then it just irritates me. I've got a new webcam on order, and I'm dying to have it because I want to do art streams that I can lay the artwork flat and work that way, because that's the way I normally work. but it still hasn't. Actually, that was the doorbell, guys. Just give me a sec. I won't be a minute. I have been talking about 10 minutes. Ah, thank you, Raven. Oh, God, I suck. Oh, that's a crow move, that is. Um, what I'm going to do is restart what I was saying about the webcam. So yeah, the webcam I've just checked and it's stuck in customs. So at least I've got some progress on it. Once it's through customs, it should be very quick. I actually can't wait to get that. Have just it pointing straight down. I can just focus and all sorts with it. So it wasn't even that. I mean, it was more than I normally pay for a webcam, but it wasn't that much. It was £35, so about 70 Aussie dollars. And I when I'm drawing, I work flat, or I don't work on an easel, so it should make the art streams much easier. But the PC's arriving to 5:30 onwards. Cannot wait. Just got to learn how to unmute the live streams, yeah? And have you all sorted? House is vibrating, enjoy yourself. I don't know if I heard that bit, so I said, yeah, I laughed at that. So I'm sorry about that, guys. I thought I'd just left it on. I didn't realise I'd muted it. I live in a tiny town, a few hundred people, nothing happening around here. Railroad isn't running right now. That still has to be something, I suppose. It depends where you are, though, Julian. Get little tremors at all? As long as there's nothing amiss your end, it's probably something way off, like Sarah said. Do you have a local news app that alerts you stuff? Yeah, stuff going on around you, because, yeah, small earth tremors. If you live even in the UK, if you live in the west side of the country, especially around the Manchester area, that can happen. I mean, when I was in Wetherby in York, we had a couple of earthquakes. I mean, nothing like what, other people get. But and at the time when I was in Wetherby, and it was, I literally got woken up in bed, sort of going back and forth quite violently. And the epicenter was Manchester, and I had friends in Manchester who said for about a year they kept getting these tremors. They weren't unusual. Or using dynamite to dig some work and vibrate your whole house. It's really far away. Yeah. If they're going straight into the ground, that's kind of what I mean. I mean, the other earthquake I was part of was in York itself. And that was because I was awake for that when I was lying on the sofa watching the TV. And suddenly the whole house started moving back and forward. Or the ground did. The house didn't. The ground was. But I actually heard that one starting. I could hear this rumble, this really loud rumble before the rocking started. And that was down in Lincoln. So that was, I don't know, 100 miles away, something. Crow with headphones should try it. Crow with headphones. I live in a big flat house as a kid, and anywhere near my town they would do that. It would vibrate, yeah. Military training. Yeah, just to the west of here. Stu's still in chat. About 20 miles or something, we have a place called Otterburn that if you drive on the road past that, they will have red flags flying for manoeuvres and BOMBSs. Get monitor earphones, Sarah. Best earphones I've ever bought. Beardo uses them too. Could it make a difference? Hunting season is in autumn. We have an expression here called the Glorious 12th. Strange title for it, which is August, I think. Why didn't you order the cam ages ago? Because it didn't occur. Honestly, Vicky, it didn't occur to me. It's funny because I'd ordered it's because I've actually started doing the live streams again. And like I say, the webcams have got perfectly good, and I've done the new setup. I've got the easel, and then I'd done 1 or 2 live streams, and I thought, I can't cope with this. And I tried doing the webcam that I've got, having it pointed straight down. And I thought, because I do enjoy doing the art streams, and I don't feel as though I'm doing them properly. And the art streams now, especially, are me doing artwork for the content. Like I'm doing Chariots of the Gods at the moment, and I want to do a Believe in Me one as well. Um, it just didn't occur to me to get a new webcam, if I'm honest. Uh, so no one hunt them at this time of year. Well, here what they do is they breed the birds to get them nice and fat for hunting season. Because a lot of it here is game. It's pheasants and grouse and stuff like that. I like JB. The headphones I've got are great. It's just sitting here for 2 or 3 hours, and especially if I was, say, doing an art stream or something. Just don't watch Raven with headphones on. I know. She makes me jump just having it from the shitty sound on this laptop. There are some very good headphones out there, and you don't need to pay the earth for them. It's the same with webcams. Please send us some personally. I want a big estate in Scotland where they can roam free. So, I've was in Crow's chat literally all day. There you go. So was Crow. Oh, he didn't fall asleep. I knew when he said it was going to be a quickie live, it wouldn't be, but 4 hours? God. But as soon as he started ranting about spirit boxes, I thought this ain't going to be a short live. She's dropping kids to the pool. What? The vibration doesn't shake the entire house. Sounds like a bowling ball being rolled in certain areas, I guess I should say. I have no idea. You fell asleep during Crow's live. I thought Sarah had to go. No, I've got my coffee. I'd already made me coffee when I played that one for Set Professional. Rob! You're not wrong. Guys, you should know well enough by now. I am so scatty. And 9 times out of 10, I'm relaxed on my live streams, so I'm just chill and me. Clumsy. Live between Helsinki and Turku. I love my YouTube won't let me send you a super chat. I don't know why. God, I've been demonetized. No, not again. Shouldn't have been. Let's have a look. Nope, fine. I think I already told you a lot. It might be if you've been. Sometimes they'll put a limit on it. If you've been super chatting elsewhere. Or it could be a YouTube glitch, because these days that's a lot of them. I was waiting to hear the click of the handcuffs and Sarah getting arrested. What for? What have I done? Headphones. Hang on. Something just Shalom, I see you, treasure. Thank you so much for the gifted membership, you sweetheart. Good to see you, darling. Actually, my StreamYard's glitching. I think that's YouTube. If it's plain silly buggers. Get tremors here in Adelaide all the time, apparently, but you don't feel them. Yeah, I mean, I think the ones on the west side, the sort of Manchester area, it's quite common. Whether you'd always feel them, and if you're sort of on a road where it's got heavy traffic and it's busy, you probably wouldn't feel tremors. Off to Cornwall again, Mrs. Pomp. Nothing wrong with your art stream. It's me not being comfortable. I'm not comfortable drawing on an easel, and I keep having to look back to chat, and that sort of gives me the vertigo. And I just like drawing flat. So, and what I'm also planning on doing once I've got, well, getting that tonight, I want to set up the laptop will be useful because I'll probably put the chat on the laptop. Just highlight the chat. Create the chats. Anyone you remember the orange headphones you got with all I do? Bloody foam, weren't they? Yeah, they irritated the ears. New Zealand has lots of earthquakes, yeah, it does. It's bad ones too sometimes. I think that's resurfacing the road nearby. We have that here in Manchester. Sarah dropping the kids off at the pool is going for a poop. Thanks for enlightening as well. Thank you, Sponge. Patreon chat and the open chat, yeah. Never experienced an earthquake, but my legs were turned. I mean, I've never experienced a major one. I don't know how incredible people dealing with those. The one I think I've told this story before, but the first one, when I was in Wetherby, which is just a few miles nearer to Manchester, and I woke up with the bed shaking. It's literally rocking back and forward, really, really strongly. It's like a scene out The Exorcist, the bed was going. But I am terrible when I get woken up. I cannot think straight for at least 20 minutes. And I'm thinking, what the hell's going on? And it stopped, and I must have gone straight back to sleep. That's how worried I was. But I remember turning the news on the next morning and saw there'd been an earthquake and being hugely relieved. It's not a ghost. It's not a ghost, not haunted. It's an earthquake. Crow was demonetized. Was he? No, he wasn't. Crow doesn't monetize his live streams anyway. Bloody hope he hasn't been. No, he's good. Same here, Laura Lee. Couldn't send a super chat either. So, okay, I think it's me from my end. No, there's not a problem. Don't worry about it, darling. Don't worry about it. Yeah, I heard about the Christchurch one. That was a major. That was a major one, wasn't it? Down in that South Island. Yeah, first time I spoke to Crow, and over 2 years ago. He was in Patreon. Didn't know he was there. I got there first. I didn't know he was there. So, oh, made me jump. Had a tiny earthquake while I was in Greece. The boyfriend thought I was jigging my leg against the table as we ate. I didn't even notice it. I actually don't know what to do with my Patreon because it's Patreon. It's paywall and everything. I mean, you can do lives in Patreon, so you can talk to people. You can do that in Discord as well, though. I don't want to get rid of the Patreon because eventually I do want to use it for other things. But if you're on my Patreon, don't feel as I mean, there's probably hardly anybody on there now. Don't feel as though you have to stay until I've decided I'm what I'm doing with it. Really enjoyed it. Good. It must have gone all right if you went because he said he went for 3.5 hours, so it must have gone all right. You lost a friend in the Christchurch earthquake. I'm sorry. My 2 brothers and sister was in the Christchurch one. Did James fall? He's probably asleep. He's making crumpets. We've got 3 in New Zealand and 2 in Japan. Yeah, it would if it was one of the big earthquakes. I mean, what I'd say, the ones I was in were nothing. 5.9 in Melbourne. That's a big one, isn't it? If a tornado came, I would be a dumbass and go out and look at it. I don't like the wind. I really don't like the wind. So even the stuff we get here, so I wouldn't. Howdy, all you crazy cool kids. Hey, Angry Otter Reacts, just popping in to hit that button at work today. Not a problem. Good to see you, sweetie. Hello, see if I can still. He's probably unconscious. He's done 7.5 hours of alive. Remind me not to. Who said that? Remind me not to travel with you, lovely Carolyn. Earthquake in Sheffield that did £1 million worth of improvements. I've only been to Sheffield once. I can't really say anything. For his last live. If Crow says Crow will say demonetized during the live as a joke because of the content. But often he will and I will, and I know Beardo does, we just demonetize the lives once they're over if we think there's going to be trouble. It's the beauty of the lives, touch wood, is that you can demonetize them, but also you can get away with far more in a live than you can on content. I will still use the AI more on a live. Videos wise, content wise, I'm trying to, apart from my little animated series with plushies, I'm trying to move away from it for the content because I don't want YouTube getting angry with me. He said YouTube wouldn't monetize his live stream. Oh, that'll be the language. If you are monetized, I never monetize my videos at the minute because I don't get enough views for it to be worth it. I will be starting to, but YouTube checks. If you release a video and you say you want it monetized, you have to wait longer because they check everything. So the reason why people like Beardo and Crow and myself aren't worried about live streams being monetized. I don't want to worry about minding my P's and Q's, about not swearing, about content. We want to be able to relax. So I've been in one in the Middle East, but brothers have every day in Japan. My partner thought the one in the UK and me waking him up out compared a couple of years ago. It's in Brum. Yeah, that west side is. Oh, thank you, Vicky. Testing 1 2 3. Yeah, super chats are working. Um, Thank you for the $20. We appreciate you. Yeah, as Ross says, legend as always. So that was sorry because of the content. It will have tested it while he was live, and it'll just be the language and topics. Did have a bit of everything. It did have a bit of everything. Can't imagine what an earthquake is like. I mean, the two I was experienced, earthquake's a strong word, tremor, only lasted 30 seconds to, if that, maybe a minute. When I was a kid, I did that with thunderstorms. I would love going out and looking at thunderstorms. But then I spent the summer in DC when I was 19, Washington DC. Humongous thunderstorms every 2 or 3 days, and I've been frightened of them ever since. Seen tornadoes though and water spouts. I think you're more likely to see them where you are, especially the water spouts, but the tornadoes. We do get small tornadoes, but they're babies. We've been in the earthquake room in the Science Museum. Oh, cool. So reasonably big. I was on the 14th floor. Building shook for a good 30 seconds. Minimal damage. Still waiting for it to stop, though, aren't you? That 30 seconds can last. Feel as though it's lasting a lot longer. Tornado hunting. You storm chasing, Laura Lee. Very brave. I sometimes watch Ryan Hall Yall when there's big stuff happening. And I look at those storm chasers and I think, nope. Where I live, the earthquakes are usually the rolling ones. I think that one, when I was in York and came up from Lincoln, that must have been a rolling one because of the rumble that was happening before, or similar. Yeah. In theory, I would love to go storm chasing. I'd love to go out there and see it, but would I have the guts? No, probably not. Sage Got's got another migraine as well. Oh no. Look at the crow love in here. Come on, guys. He has his moments. He must have been comfortable if he was there for 3.5 hours in Patreon, by the way. So you guys obviously have doing a good job. I think my fascination of tornadoes comes from Disney Hercules when Titans arrived. Raven, I've been hit by lightning twice in cars. Yeah, I have to say, I know that everybody says, well, the safest place is in the car because it's from Faraday cage, rubber tyres. I don't want to be out in the storm in the car. I don't care if you are safe and you're not going to, the idea of it actually hitting the car. I know when I've been up at the spot I was talking about where it was high up and I used to overlook the Cheviot Hills. If I saw there was a thunderstorm starting, I was getting out of there because, the first thing it would have been hit, I'm probably the only metal object in that area. Crow got demonetized, yes. He did. Yeah, he got demonetized, and it was a few years ago. Because I know when I got demonetized. I was monetized, and then a week later they took it off me. And Crow was live when I got the message, and So I texted him and says, "Being demonetized." And he actually stops the live and goes, "Sarah, no." He actually brought me up on the live, and he actually did help advise for getting ready to be remonetized. It did work. I've been remonetized for, it was October of 24. I got remonetized. It's why I'm cautious about the AI. I'm dying to do the debunkers, the plushie series. I've started putting stuff together. You've seen the rough cut of some of the Steve's House, the Dead one, etc. But I need to get proper content on the channel that's my artwork and, etc. before I start putting those out. Otherwise, you can't just do AI content. I had a video ready to go with a bit of drama in it, but I actually didn't release it. I'll only release it if it reignites. Um, and because I thought, last thing I need is trouble right now. I need YouTube to pay me this month. If I did a live stream, would any of you guys join me? I'll join you, Stu, if you want. I've asked you to do one of mine. It's only fair. The crow's all good now. Oh yeah, he's trying to remember when it was. It must be at least 4 years ago. I think he got demonetized. You wandered off. Can somebody keep tabs on James, please? Betty going shopping. Thank you for being here, sweetie. Meant just watching. Oh no. Well, fine. Now stuff you. I'm kidding. Just choose your time, Stu. Choose your time. I'll shout it out. Send people over. Not an issue. I still have a love of thunderstorms, etc., and all storms, but don't want to be out in them. Still love a good thunderstorm. Oh, thank you, Laura Lee. Thank you for the £10. You treasure. Testing 2. Might just have been YouTube glitching. It can happen. Don't think I've ever seen a dust devil. Actually, I have a track. It's a YouTube channel that does sounds, and the one I can most easily fall asleep to is the one it's rain. It's heavy rain, but there's also cracks of thunder in the background. You haven't seen a thunderstorm, so you see the ones you get in Australia. The ones in DC were pretty. The only difference I think probably between that and Australia is you probably see a wider distance. I was down in Virginia. Let's try and find where that place was. The boss I was working for in DC, we'd gone down into Virginia to this large estate that this millionaire owned. And while we were there was a lightning storm, and you could see he had a lot of land, and you could see quite a distance. And lightning storms are weird because obviously they're lightning storms. There's no thunder with them, so they're very, very quiet, just lightning all over the sky. But yeah, the one I've got that just played the screen turns black after I think it's 3 minutes, so you don't have to have the light of the computer on. And I think it runs for at least 3 hours. Might be more. There was a small tornado in town I live in 3 or 4 years ago here in Scotland. Yeah, we do get them. Hey, Dave. Last year we had a hailstorm and the hail was the size of golf balls. Wow. I love thunder and lightning. I go outside when it's happening. I'm not bothered about getting zapped. Love the rumble of thunder and when lightning lights up the sky. Um, say I used to. I still kind of like it, but I get more nervous with it now. My mum hates it. She's always hated it. I kind of have a migraine too. What's going on? The migraine spreading across the chat. Sorry, guys. Oh yeah, I do. I get sometimes if I don't get headaches very often. The main reason for me to get headaches is I'm getting them a little bit at the minute because I know I need new glasses. But I do get if when it sort of gets heavy, just you think we're gonna have a thunderstorm. Get a headache. So I want to go to Australia to see storms, but not spiders. Me too. There's some beautiful places in Oz I'd love to see. Storm chasers, my jam. Yeah. I mean, kudos to them, and most of them know what they're doing. The ones that professional ones really know what they're doing. But even though you know what they're doing, you sometimes look and just see how close they get. Maybe chocolate will help. We could try it, Raven. Ooh, I have Rolos. I'm sure I got Rolos with the delivery. Yeah, I did. Oh, happy Sarah. Got Rolos. I think mine was triggered by dental work. Oh yeah, that'll do that. Ugh. True fact, water isn't a conductor. The stuff in it is. So purified water doesn't conduct electricity. Was Crow's live chat cut short the other night regarding police investigators? As it ended before he said goodbye. I don't know if I made it to the end of that one. I think Elaine and Raven were there. Was that the one where he was doing the sightings? Because I remember being exhausted. He started at like 3 o'clock in the bloody morning. Is that the same night Seg was live? And I'm like, oh my god. I don't think I got to the end of that one. Yeah, I think the rep is probably. The other thing is, because I mean, I've known people in Oz for a while. Quite a few people I went to school with ended up emigrating, and they're geared up if you get bit. I broke so many bones. They let me know. Yeah, that's the other thing. My arthritis could sometimes start. Especially my hands will start aching. Put your hands in freezing cold water and keep them there. Raven sometimes works. You want to watch Hercules? Why? Did another outside vid next week, heading up to find that cave I talked about on Justin's show. Oh, I've got to get myself a car so I can get out and start vlogging from. Let's put Leech on James. What's he just James done to deserve that? Asterix. Maybe he needs a GPS tracker too. What we need, instead of Where's Wally, we need a Where's James. In case he escapes. He needs the reins you put on toddlers. Um, James lost his pants. Now he's just lost. Find James. 1800 find James. 1-800 find James. See, I read things wrong. Doing a test later with your green screen hood. Buy me dinner first, at least. No, he's listening. Found him. That's all you have to do. It's a bit like Chris Yule. It's just Beetlejuice in. I can sort my hair out to start without reckoning it. I've basically got to just chop mine. I've knackered my hair. So, John Boy's. I know John Boy's going to do some live streams. Hope no pizza on screen. It's going to get very busy. It's already stupidly busy for live streams. I'm afraid my advice these days is you just got to go live and hope for the best. 9 times out of 10, you're going to have somebody else. Just know your audience. You know, I know who I can go live at the same time as, because I know I'm not going to have the same people in chat. I can't listen to ambient rain. It makes me want to go to the park. That doesn't bother me like that. Only seen one dust devil in the Mojave Desert. Freak on a leash. There we go. It's the sound of rain on the tin roof. Rain on a window is great for sleeping. Oh, hang on. Never liked corn, says James. Oh, you're in trouble now. What? There are 9-inch nails. I saw 9-inch nails. Put Guns N' Roses till they fell out with them. Oh. Phil still banned him from eating pizza. I think he's ignoring it, but try living in a caravan when hailstones are coming down. 4 hailstorms. I don't think we've had any. Mind you, I can't know. I've been outside since. I don't even know last time I was outside, actually. European rain on a caravan roof. Our family's cottage was built on top of the Canadian Shield. You felt those thunderstorms rumbling through the rock. Oh, I bet. The tornado in the UK is a trash can being knocked over. Yeah, the ones in the UK don't tend to even hit the ground for the most part. You get the spout forming, but then, you know, they kind of just disappear usually. I'll just let me clean my glasses because I can't bloody see a thing here. Oh, it's better. I can read. Ministry Jesus built my hot rod. Taxi for Go Sweener. How's we need a taxi? Don't. Oh my God, we're back to the thumb talk. Got work in 10 minutes, have to wander off. He's letting you know, Raven. It's about to wander off again. Dust devils are called a willy willy. They would be, wouldn't they? Dark side of the spoon. That'll be Beardo's favourite. Don't work too hard, James. Try being in a garage in cyclonic winds. Oh, Ryan Hall is awesome. He knows his shit as well. I mean, that's a professional meteorologist. I mean, I watch. I sometimes feel guilty. I think I'm off kind of doing car crash watching because I just find it fascinating. I find it fascinating the way that they you can he's sort of analysing how things are going to move. I mean, it's awful what when it's really dramatic. I mean, it's awful what people are having to sort of. I can't even imagine sort of turning on somebody like Ryan Holiol and hearing that something's sort of heading my way. I don't know, hats off to people who have to cope in these situations. But um, my mum was always obsessed with weather. She had books all sorts about weather. Um, but for me, the sort of anything dramatic in nature, I think, with me. Rolos, yeah, I've got a pack of 4 tubes of Rolos. Still got 10 minutes. Okay, it's 9 now. It's probably gone. How far behind am I? It's probably gone. Bye, James, if you haven't gone. Oh, I have timeouts. Do you? Crow Chaser, is that a thing? Yes, I'm looking at it, Rob. I would do anything for Crow. If Phil was next to me, he'd be saying, but I won't do that. You haven't found what you won't do yet. I ate all my cherry ripes. I've still got half of one left. I'll tell you what I had last night. Which was, scorched peanut bar. That's heaven. That was absolute bloody heaven. I'm on the dark chocolate Tim Tams at the moment. Last Rolo, nobody gets my first Rolo, let alone the last one. Still got one cherry. Right, left, can't eat it willy-nilly. Oh, really, I haven't got any left. Can't see it, maybe I did eat it. Thought I've got some left. Hang on. Want to go, I was scared of spiders, nearly lost it when Seg had huntsman on his live. It's a Swedish pop song about helicopters. Of course there is. Love to hear rain on a roof too. My sister has a caravan and my mum and dad, where I stay at their apartment, have a skyline window. And the rain and seeing stars and night is awesome. Oh. Just seeing men doing helicopters. Let's put that one on screen. There we go. Of course you're all sponge. The spiders are fine here. It is more the size. I mean, I have to say, I mean, we don't, as far as I'm aware, we don't have poisonous spiders. They bite sometimes. I had a spider bite. When I saw the bloody thing, when I eventually saw the bloody thing, it was huge. Big body, and it actually I was actually woke up in the night. I was sitting on the edge of my bed, I had my phone lying on the bed, and it literally walked across my screen, and the body more or less covered the screen. I mean, it was massive, bigger than normal. But what massive ones we get tend to be the house spiders, the big black house spiders. I hate those. The worst place I lived for those. I lived in a flat in Weatherby. I don't know where they were coming in from, but but they're not dangerous. Crumpet time for Vicky. I got some croissants today. Delivery croissants and something, hot cross buns. Yeah, I mean, I don't like them. I will admit that my only real worry about going to Oz would be I have this horrible feeling as soon as the plane landed, I would be thinking about them the entire time. But doesn't mean I wouldn't go. But I do think that I had a friend who lived in She was Australian, lived in Sydney. She actually moved to America. It was a friend I stayed with for part of the time I was in the San Antonio area in the summer. And I'd had students who had family in Sydney, and I would hear stories of, oh, my auntie needs to brush the funnel web spiders off the porch every morning, etc. But then Nick would say, I've never seen a funnel web spider. She lived in Sydney. It's just. So, spiders. But, they're not good here where I live. Like I say, they're just not dangerous here. TARDIS Karens is in bed after saying nighty night. Sweet dreams, TARDIS Karens. Alexis Artemis Greenhard the first. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Where's James's pants? I'm hoping he's wearing them because he's going to work. Let's hope he remembers them. He wears pants instead of crumpets. With someone who is scared of being wasps, she takes care of them, but I take care of the spiders and it works. Yeah, if you got he's got somebody. I mean, you spun the pieces. We missed Dad because you could just go, Dad, go do a spider, and he'd do it. Blanky, hello, gym time. Do some workout for me. I need more exercise. This was nice as talk. Thank you for being here. Still can't dye my hair because I can't stop picking on my scalp. The other reason I'm chopping mine bit by bit. I'm just chopping the colour out. What I actually do for mine is I have the same lives Tuesday and Saturday, but other lives are booyah because people are all over the place. You've got to be relaxed with the live timetable. It is what it is. Oh, my Aussie chicken salt just arrived. Need to do chippies. Yes, I need to use mine. I've got some. Going to do some roast potatoes with it. Now, all I can think of is Invader Zim episode where he makes robot parents, and his robot dad is yelling, "Where are my pants?" I need a special animal call to summon me. What animal would you like, James? Dealer's choice. Putting your hand in water to make you pee yourself. Oh, I think it does actually. I'm 45 years old, rain on the window seat. I might rain on the window. Do. I think I like the sound of bad weather outside when I'm inside nice and warm. There's something very snuggly when it's horrible weather outside and you're all cozy. It's not quite the same in the summer when it's hot anyway. I think I need to cut my nails. That worked last time, yeah. Ooh, hash browns with chicken salt. Stu, you do it for drunk people who have passed out warm water so they don't know. Yeah, we get little tornadoes here. Just delete a couple of comments. See, I told you. I knew if I said Chris's name, you'd be lurking. Sarah catching up already. I don't know. Oh no, 11 minutes. I'm going to give a lecture at some point about live streams. Dog is being a grade A diva at the moment. Oh no! Why is there white chocolate powder on my laptop? Looks like a grade A. I didn't ask for that one, Caroline, but I'll let it go. I haven't even looked who's live tonight. Is Justin live tonight? Does anybody know? I've lost track, to be honest. It's beautiful in a weird way, but Ryan saves lives, so did Tornado Hunters, and they've thrown them in. Yeah, I mean, they do an amazing job, and he doesn't mince his words about, that people should get inside or get into wherever they need to be to sort of stay out of it. Bar across the road from me has Rolo's donuts, and they look so good. I would still hold the mic for Crow. Oh my god, does the stick? Can somebody just have a look to see who's live tonight? I know Adelaide are, but anybody else? Talking about evening, not earlier. If Justin's live, he might not have put a thing up yet. I can't remember if he did his tea party last week. Tim Tams melted. Oh no! Had to put them in the fridge. Hello, Sweet Goth Girl. Sweet Goth BFTV. I think I always called it Scorched Peanut Bar, yeah. So it was part of Aussie Cat's. I'm not set up properly here, but I'll just see if my camera works. Scorched Peanut Bar. It was bloody awesome. Hey Cree, sorry you've been lurking. Hubby and father-in-law are really not well, so I'm all I have. But you guys keep me sane. Want to say thank you, loving the laughs and smiles you guys bring. Oh, thank you, Cree. Treasure. That'll be the truth. Midwesterns go outside when there's tornado warnings, watchers, or any strange weather changes. I don't know. I suppose it depends if you're used to it, doesn't it? The world's snow is mostly above the UK, but because of the there it becomes rain. Oh goodness, I'm still leaving. Okay, James is still leaving, guys. Still leaving. Get to work. Scorched peanut butter is my favourite. That's why I sent it. Bloody like it's never on the Aussies' page, and it should be. It's never mentioned anywhere. I mentioned it to Seg, and he hadn't heard of it. And I'm like, this is just. I mean, it's cherry ripe. The what was the violet one, and knew all those and stuff. God, fine bloody scorched peanut bars. They're incredible. James calling sick. Oh no! I watched one of those those reality programs where there are like customs and things like that. I saw one that was based in New Zealand, and they were literally turning ships round. If there was ships from Oz, if there was fruit, I think it was a cargo of fruit, and they were literally going through all of it. And if they found one huntsman, the ship was turned around and sent back to Oz. Wasn't allowed to unload anything. Oh no! So they found them. It's gonna happen sooner or later, won't it? Laura, if they melt into one cookie, then it's just an extra large treat. Yeah, and then you can just say, "Oh, I've just had one." Spiders in the UK bite, but you don't feel it unless spider's really big. I felt the bite once. I didn't. It was. I think mine was getting me because it got me a couple of times in this on the same, very close bites were very close to each other on my leg, but like a little vampire had sunk its teeth into me. I didn't feel it at the time. I was probably asleep, but they take a lot. I mean, it didn't get infected or anything like that, but it took a long time to sort of calm down. Oh, I want croissants. I actually got croissants because we've been talking the other day, probably in Crow's Live, about. I was remembering that when I was in Venice, for sort of sandwiches and stuff, we used to do croissants with ham and cheese, and I thought I used to love those. Very tasty. So I bought some ham as well. Yours are cheesy. Spiders should come with bells. That come out and they could just come out with. Trouble is, if the spider's got a bell, you're going to hear it before you see it. So you're going to. What is it to say? There's never a spider more than 6 feet away from you in the UK, and it's like, yeah, just bloody bells all the time. God, how many spiders are in this house? I don't want to know. Stay out of my way. They stay out of theirs. I got bit by a spider last year on my foot. Felt like it was on fire. I'm not going anywhere. There's dangerous spider. Yeah. Big phobia, says Wendy. Shut up, because I know Caroline doesn't like it either. Did they take them off the market for you silly buggers? Yeah, did they? They're not we here. Oh, the leggy things. Yeah, they are itchy, but instead of looking like a muzzy bite, a midgy bite, fans. Go and see if Candyman. Honestly, scorched peanut bar. If you can get hold of those, oh my god! Hang on. Wonder if get them here. Peanut. Oh, you can. Oh hell yeah! You get bites as well. Oh, they're expensive. Oh, hang on. I hate it when they put like 5 in the picture and then you think, hang on, is that just going to be 1 when I go through to it? I'll look on Amazon. Scorched peanut bar. I can't see them on Amazon. You have to go through eBay. There's an equivalent that keeps coming up called Mr. Tom's. I don't know what they're like. I can only see the peanut bars on eBay though. Oh dear. Trying to get. Oh, Laurel's going to Parameter. I forgot about that. I have to put so much effort into looking normal that it's draining. Then people see me dolled up and say, "You look well." I hate it when people say, "Oh, you look well," and you're feeling like shit, and it's like, I don't feel it. Or you scrub up well. Oh, thank you. Think. Kettle time, methinks. Hell yeah. Forky tails and woodlice. Oh, I hate woodlice. Ugh. Aussie Kit Kat and Mintero. Is it different? Oh, earwigs. Yep. Chunky Kit Kat. I haven't found a peanut butter chunky Kit Kat for a while. I might have to. What noise do wombats make? Wombats are so cute. Slaters. People just don't understand how long it takes to look normal. Fake hair, earrings, makeup, nails, dresses. It's all a show. Oh no. Hey Badger, how we doing? Hey, hey. Rats don't bother me. Bats don't bother me. They're just annoying. They're like giant moths. People doing Space Invaders. Ooh. Uh, they crawl in your ears and have babies that eat your brains. Awesome. Good to know. Um, that's the challenge. Do you know something? Because I'm actually going to chop my hair more. I keep thinking, I'm going to take it off my ears, but then I think, well, I can't cover my ears with my hair when I'm in bed. I was worried about something crawling in. Yeah, earwigs live in your ear. Yeah, you could. I mean, things. I've had somebody I know had. It was only a tiny one, but had a moth in there. When you Lucy Sarah, hope you get the notification when your next live is on. I don't always get that. Same as crows, but then again, crow doesn't have a schedule. No. Um, my I do have a schedule live on Saturday, probably 1 o'clock UK. Um, oh, we've still got a time difference. Our clocks go forward on Saturday, so yeah, it'll be the normal time on Saturday. The hamster that lives in my head will have a feast on earwigs, says Goswina. Oh, it's handy to have a hamster in your ear. Stark just clawed my butt. Oh no. Who is Justin? I know. He lurks in the darker corners of the community. I haven't seen a notification for him. I'm just going to have a look, see if there's one up. Oh, he is. 8 o'clock for Justin. Can we contact the dead? Is Justin's chimp party tonight? So that's at 8. Hang on. Adelaide are on at 10:30 UK. All I can see at the moment. Andrew Mama! Got Wi-Fi working? Oh yeah, I know you were right problems yesterday, weren't you? Justin said he was going to have contacting the dead. He's looking at, looks like things like seances, Ouija boards. Hang on, grow the chat a bit. Chips tea party tonight, yeah. Actually, I missed Justin's live on Monday. I wanted to watch that one. Oh, thank you, Sponge. Oh, it's a dangerous link. Oh yeah, because I missed the live. 8 p.m. Communicating with the dead. Have you ever tried a payday? Payday. Oh, payday bar. Okay, I'm on. No, are they UK? I haven't seen them, but then I never get out. If it ain't on the Morrison's delivery options. Um, Trolling at 8, yeah. I haven't trolled just to troll one else, so I'll have to at least drop in and troll below. I might pull my usual stunt and go in about 8:45 and ask him to start again because I've missed it. Like I'm heading to Aldi for dinner. Oh, don't. We're having quiche tonight. I suppose I've got treats. I mean, I like quiche, but I've had sunshine and heavy rain today. Yeah, that's here. Mind you, we're more or less Scotland anyway here, but yeah, that happens here. Sega's British. Very British. Albi spice was ship full of produce. Yeah, do you know something, Caroline? I kind of thought the same thing. Um, I mean, they can't look at every single crate, surely. Uh, especially in the fruit shipment. I think it was bananas or something. I don't know what it was, but I'm sure it was some sort of fruit. Uh, uh, Wolf spiders. It's a wolf spider. Um, I probably should be looking this up. Yeah, yeah. I think that's similar to what got me actually. I want a big. I don't. Extra pickles. I love pickles. Love. You can keep the snow. You blooming well can. I've said that. Just keep it. Sorry, guys. I can't have croissants without cheese now. I've tried it. Yeah, it was when I was in Venice. Croissants with ham and cheese because I'm not a sandwich person really. I'd rather have something like a croissant or bit of bread or a wrap rather than actual just slices of bread. Unless it's a nice sort of freshly cooked, wraps or something. Uh, uh, um, 2 loads of wash and dry outside. Don't think we put any out today. Want a Big Mac too. I want my usual. I want my cheeseburger, large cheeseburger meal, Diet Coke, and 6 McNuggets with sweet and sour sauce. If I'm feeling cheeky, maybe one of them McFlurries. 2 years, guys. 2 years it's had McDonald's. We have our own weather. Yeah, we do here. No point looking at the weather forecast here. If spiders don't come near me, I'll leave them be. So, stay outside. They don't have the scorched peanut butter. Oh no! So I'll get a Big Mac. You get a Big Mac. You get a Big Mac. Allergic to hospital job. Oh, holy. That's the UK weather, snow and sun in the day. Yeah, I mean, when I do have a car, I literally have about 4 different coats in the car because you never know whether you need just a light jacket or you need a jumper or you need a big heavy coat. Sponges on a mission. I found a scorched peanut bar for £1. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I think Big Mac was a guy I went to school with. I want McDonald's. Buy them all. No, leave some for me. They do a triple cheeseburger at my local pizza place, which is amazing. Don't need McDonald's. It's the sweet and sour sauce, honestly. Uh, there's a spider that lives in your house in the UK that eats other spiders. Why am I so cold? I've got the fan on. Temperature must have dropped outside. Um, it's the little one I call Daddy Longlegs. Do they eat other spiders? Because they're annoying and all. Daddy Longlegs. Uh, someone tells me get well. I have chronic illness, I'll not get well sooner or later. No, I'm the same. Just said it's on. Yeah, Sponge is ordering now. There's going to be none left. I haven't had a KFC in years and years and years. The reason is the only one that's been anywhere near me that I'm aware of is the one in Newcastle City Centre, and I ain't going in there. No. Can't stand the Beatles. I'm not a big Beatles fan, really. I like the odd song, but I'm sending you a link. I've got the link, sweetie. How far behind am I? God, 10 minutes. I'll do all the Believe in Me stuff on Saturday. I'll have it finished then. Use my hair as a scarf. You can't cut that. Zach Bargain. Oh. Go, Serena. Crow said he's going to work on having a schedule. Yes, I know. Won't happen. Highly doubtful. Or you'll try it once. Trouble is, and I do get the thing with him is because I'm kind of the same, and I have two scheduled lives a week with my Tuesday and Saturday, and I do that too. I used to have a nighttime one, but being ill, I couldn't maintain it. And I do it to sort of maintain those time slots. The rest of the time, they're booyah. And I have to say, some of the best lives I've done and enjoyed the most is when often when I'm up in the middle of the night, I'm just going to go live, see if anybody's about. I had a great one a couple of weeks ago. Because you're in the zone, and this is how Pro feels about it as well. You're in the zone, and you think, "Oh, I'll go live." Sometimes when it's scheduled, especially if something is happening beforehand and it sort of really takes you out of the mood to go live. But I don't like cancelling my lives because what happens is the minute you don't do a live on a scheduled day, somebody thinks, "Oh, it's a free slot." That happened to me with my Tuesday night lives. I missed 1 week and I lost the slot. But there is more pressure when they're scheduled. And at the end of the day, a lot of people do go live at random times. Just find a slot. If you're going to do scheduled lives, maybe try and find one a week and then just be flexible for the rest. And then people aren't pissing and moaning at each other. Because at the end of the day, there isn't enough time for everybody to have the live. So you've got to pick and choose when you do it, who's live at the time sometimes, and you know the audience. I know which lives I can go against that I'm not going to affect or that aren't going to affect me. And the most brutal thing I'm going to say here is you're in a debunking community, you're in a paranormal community. So if you're not a paranormal debunking channel, yes, we're very supportive of, right from the beginning. That's what the Discord was for, to support people who did music and art and other things. But at the end of the day, I prefer the Stones. I was a massive Who fan when I was a teenager and Rolling Stones. I think the thing with the Beatles is They were um, innovative. They did shape modern pop music. Um, you know, especially as they didn't stick with the by 19, I don't know, 67, 68, they were going into the things like Sergeant Pepper and you know, the more psychedelic stuff and some of the rockier stuff. They were very, very influential. Um, that to me is why the Beatles are up there. I don't listen to a great deal of the Beatles. I like the odd song, but I can't sit and listen to a load of Beatles stuff. But I recognise their importance. Let's put it that way. Yeah, you won't manage it. And to be honest with you guys, um, you know, that's what I'm trying to say. Crow needs to be relaxed when he goes live. He's in the zone, and he'll sometimes say, you know, I think I'll just go live. He's just ready to go live. Um, if he's not ready and he's got a scheduled live, that's going to put more pressure. Like I said, it does for me, but I do it because I'm not pro Judas. You know, I've not been here for 7 years with, you know, um, I kind of protect my slots. But I would do the same, to be honest. Booyah it. Um, uh, we'll stop the spider chat. I get that we shouldn't be doing that. I have a real hamster. It's my partner. He's always stuffing his chops late at night. I creep up on him in the fridge and scare him. I can pop into Aldi. And, oh, sweetie, it's okay. I'll be doing other lives. Especially get that bloody webcam. It'll be fun evening of lives, yeah. So, thank you, Lycan. It's a bargain. Oh, it's a bargain. Uh, Justin should subtitle that going to Weatherspoon. That was Crow misinforming you. He's been Beardo live tonight. No, he's not. Beardo will be. I mean, I don't know what he's doing with his gaming streams in the afternoons. I think that's just as and when. But I think his next scheduled live will be Sunday night. See, Beardo's scheduled live, so Sunday and Tuesday. No, Wednesday. Sunday and Wednesday now. And he does other lives, but you know, there's kind of a schedule, but he just goes when he's ready. Lycan's gone to the shops. Oh, they're American. I can get them in B&M. Oh, we actually have a B&M here. I haven't been in it yet. I'll just take whoever I can get on TV. I love Justin, but he needs to be trolled. Well, you can't troll him on his Monday because he doesn't pay any attention whatsoever to his chat. You know, there's no fun trolling him if he's not reading it, but I can do it tonight. Oh, is it Home Bargains we've got? I think it's B&M. Had quiche for lunch, I'm quiche for evening. Oh shit. Hey Justin, how you doing? Good to see you. We were saying how lovely you are and how we're going to be amazingly well behaved in your chat tonight. I think you'll find Sex's official term is puppy wank. Shit, we summoned the monkey. Yeah, it's because I shouted him out. Ooh, I'm getting a shout out. Homemade pickles, hell yeah. I'd rather have crackers than bread. Sarah been saying I've been lovely about you. I was saying what a shining example you are to the community. Didn't say what. Sega's British, she just exiled himself out of Britain on his own free will. Yeah. Did you have detention, Justin? Did you give yourself detention, Justin? Bought your burqa for parameat. Yeah, just. Uh, uh, oh, my old law firm always had savoury croissants for big lunches. We get the uneaten ones. Yeah, they're very tasty. Especially with ham and cheese. Justin, do you lurk in the room to see if people are talking about you? Of course he does. Master lurker. Seg did never go. He was transported like back in the old days. If you watch my Seg roast, he's not allowed back in. No, Baxy's Australia. He's all yours. Had a 2-day trip and missed it. Drove almost 1,000 miles in 2 days. Holy hell. I'm pretty wiped out a bit. Just as a teacher, I thought you would know how to spell Pommy correctly. I was saying you should subtitle your Chimps Tea Party going to Weatherspoons. 30 Scorched peanut bars for £25. I'm right there after the live. Opening a Wendy's near Cree. It's Justin ignoring you, Wendy. How rude. People think he's so nice and posh, and no, he's just ignoring you. Caroline, do we put chicken salt and chippies before cooking or after, like salt? Not at all, Wendy, only occasionally. You're not alone, Wendy. There you go, he's ignoring everybody. I can't remember the last time I had a KFC. Might be when I lived in London, and that was a stupid amount of time ago. There he is. There's the real Justin. I can't remember the last time I was in Newcastle. I think it's when I took one of my besties to see Rocky Horror, and that was 2.5 years ago. Literally, I think that's the last time I was in Newcastle. And mind you, we ate at Chiquitos, and that was so good. How far behind is Sarah? Might be 10 minutes. So I'm not seg level. That's harsh. Wendy, I used to say hi to Justin. He ignored me. Then I shit stirred him, and I got a response. Go figure. Just crow the chat a bit. Watch and sub to Justin. What? No sarcastic comment. Reading the chat of the last live. Wiener! That's seg. It's like an elderly woman driving a car really slowly. At least I read my chat. Why I promoted tonight, because at least when you do the chimp parties, you read some of it. No fun trolling you on a Monday. No problem, Cree. No problem. You've got to slap Justin, then he responds. Justin gonna get planked. Waste of a plank. I'll tell you what I can do though. which will annoy him more. Oh, is it? Yeah. Oh, bugger. I can't find it. It's slipped off. Oh, there it is.
Don't stop believing what is
That teacher. Apologies to the rest of you. I rant and waffle. No. Surely not. I want more. Oh no, Raven wants waffles. Anyway, it's alright, Sarah. I won't see that message for another couple of hours, by which time I'll be gone. You hope. Be very happy with the comments for somebody who's live tonight. I'm just a straggler from the cult community that keeps coming back. My assistant just arrived. Can you say hi to Nermin? Nermin. Hang on. Isabel, they stole everything from. Well, that's the same with everybody, though. I mean, if you've watched my Satanic Panic video, I concentrate on the music side, and rock music basically starts with Robert Johnson. So, and a lot of the a little bit Beatles, they had other influences, but the Stones especially were, to this day. I mean, Keith Richards is obsessed with Robert Johnson, and they were very influenced by blues. The Stones were, still are. Love the later Beatles albums, apart from Let It Be. Have you forgiven me for slavering just now? Am I still in detention? Justin put you in detention. How rude. Not in the slightest, Wendy gibbering on about the Beatles till she gets some medicine. Some channels nowadays, yeah, I agree with you. It's mine sometimes, but that will change. I've always love you really. Paranormal Monkey, I've always supported your jumpers, unlike most. I'm sorry, I have my limits. Really? You have fakers too? Wow. White Album, yeah. I love Justin. What's wrong with you lot? I love Justin jumpers. So smart. Trend setting. Everybody be wearing next season. God, can you imagine? I don't actually. They're so underappreciated. They're appreciated just enough, sweetie. Just enough. Making notes, expect trolling. Like to B&M. Oh, did B&M sell Twinkies? I'm gonna have to get to B&M. I know quite a big library of the Beatles stuff. It's not that I don't like them. It's just that they're not a band. Mind you, can say this about most bands with them. I couldn't listen to them a lot. It would have to be the odd song here and there. Does Justin know how to read? He doesn't look at his chat. I hope so, or the next generation are in trouble. Like a smart man in a jumper, don't tell Beardo, though. You should wear a tuxedo and black tie one night just to throw people off. Uh, Justin's on tonight. He's on at 8 o'clock, Wendy. Communicating with the dead. Well, that's the topic anyway. Let's see your face when you praise it. Do you know something at the moment? I'm not on the camera because the laptop wouldn't handle it, but that is one of the problems. I do not have a poker face. Sarah, are you going live on Saturdays? I better move my Wednesday and steal your slot. Just joking. On a serious note, go live when you can. And there are so many. Yeah. Do you know what? It's like people are going to have to start sharing. Honestly, just you can smart share. You can, like I say, if I want to go live, and for example, if I'm doing an art stream, my art streams I see as editing streams. And there's a general rule of thumb in the community: if it's an editing stream, just go live when you want. If people want to drop in and have a look at what you're doing, that's fine. If they don't, if somebody else is live, that's fine too. Same with members onlys. But you absolutely cannot go live 9 times out of 10. The other annoying thing is I'm saying sort of don't stick to it. You don't have to always stick to a schedule. Sometimes, I'm too poorly at the moment unless I'm awake and can't sleep, I can't do the middle of the night lives. And a number of times I do wake up and I think there's nobody live. It's like they're like buses lives, nothing, and then 10 come at once. So you just pick and choose your lives, guys. No pressure, just be where you want to be. Drop in and out. I do that. If 2 people are live, I'll drop in and out. And I know Raven's bloody lightning going from live to live. The only thing you have to watch out if you're dropping in and out of 2 different lives is make sure you know which chat you're typing in. Praising Sarah Rob. You don't know me. He doesn't know the meaning of the word. I don't get notifications a lot of the time. I was sitting in Crow's Live this morning for about half an hour before, and then the notification popped up. Team shot. Sandra, this is for you. I'm going to do this one for you. Okay? Team Sean and Ryan. Going live in 3 hours and 15 minutes, Wendy. Wait a second. Oh, it's funny. Be there or be square. Oh dear. You if you don't want to unsub, because I know some people say if I unsub I'll lose membership. You actually don't, but if you want to play it safe, just take off the notifications and then re-click notify all. Also make sure you've got all being notified, not selected, but just unclick the notification bell to none and then redo it. Sometimes that will trigger it. Ron Pinklater is my other name. There you go. Sarah's is the only one get every time. The other thing I do, I try and get Crow to do it. Doesn't always remember though. It's which is why when if I'm around when Crow's Live starts, Raven does it as well. Is we'll put a notification in Crow's group. I will put a notification in my community post. But when I'm most of the time when I'm going live, I don't think I did it today actually. But most of the time when I'm going live, there should be when it's scheduled, there should be an automatic notification half an hour before the live's due to start. So sometimes 15 minutes before it's due to start, I'll put a community post out. Get notifications. Oh, I've got to shut that. Buffoon that he is. Who's a buffoon? My second favourite seg clip. God, how far behind am I? What's your favourite one? Rob, don't let me start with Team Sarah and Sandra. You guys will be flying like the drop. I'm Team Sandra. That was a social night for Seg, yeah. All his friends around him. He's got a habit at the minute. I mean, he went a bit later today, but last week nearly everyone was a 3 o'clock start. Might have to get fish and chips. I fancy, but I keep telling people about battered sausage and chips. I want battered sausage and chips now. There's fakers in the scam baiting community as well. Fakers everywhere. Why isn't NASA sending Artemis up on April Fool's Day? No idea. I dropped my Weetabix this morning. Who knew soggy Weetabix with warm milk was so hard to clean? Oh, thick. Thankfully, the bulb bounced. Do jumpers have to be made of wool, or are cotton ones okay? She's asking you as the expert, Justin. Purple Ronnie wants to know what colour jumper to expect tonight. They haven't asked about the title of the live, just what you're wearing. What are you wearing, Justin? I know all about that. My son has a kind of epilepsy that means he can drop to the ground for a second or drop things. Usually in the morning when he was making cereal. I saw that Crow gets the food, I get the drinks, our job is done. Justin likes a nice polyester. What went down well? Hang on, what have I missed? I'm trying to catch up. Stepdad's done an itinerary, so you know what's what. I tried to do one last year on my Facebook page, which I'm never on now. But I tried to do an itinerary, but so many people. You do get certain people who do have regular lives, but everybody else, and some people, they don't say if they're not doing it, or it's just booyah lives like Crow. It's almost possible. It's impossible to do. I would say you'll manage about half the live streams on that. To be honest, wool all the way. Oh, bloody polyester. Hey Joe, how you doing, hon? If you're English, do not drink salmiakki. I've never heard of that. I don't care what Justin Bieber wears, so long as he strokes his beard. Hey, you'll make Crow jealous, Rob. Careful. Yeah, I mean, some people are allergic to wool. T-shirt tonight. It's not cold enough for a jumper. Are you going to disappoint everybody now, Justin? Didn't care what his chat wants. We have to have standards, Wendy. We do. Jumper free tonight. Drop there. Hey Lisa, how you doing, sweetie? How are you? You need a rat crawling across the street. I'll stop then. Thanks for the heads up. I wasn't paying attention. Sorry, that drop bear is loud. When Phil's on with me, he always complains about it. You turn the volume down on that one. So I'm trying to chat a little bit because I know I'm hideously behind. I lost 5 this week. They got sick of waiting for content, I think. I know that feeling. Sick of waiting for my content. Oh, my, hang on. Let's just see if it's on the tracking map yet. Computer's due. New PC's being delivered soon. Let's just check my tracking. I hope I haven't got the idiot that just leaves it on the doorstep and runs. Hopefully they wouldn't. Oh, they'd have to. Wouldn't be able to do that with a PC. Hopefully. She said you've probably been quite generous. Oh no, the map's not up yet. I'm good. Well, if your knits set a standard, then so be it, Justin. They look good on you. Say no more. No, I miss licorice. It's dinner time. What you having? Lasagna and milk. Do you know? If I make my own lasagna, I make a really good lasagna. There is so much dairy in my lasagna already. Milk in the white sauce, mountains of cheese. I don't get drinking milk. The only thing I have to have a glass of milk with is peanut butter and jam sandwiches. I have to have milk with that. It's the only thing. But then I am lactose intolerant, so I can't drink masses anyway. I'll tell you what you're good. Brace yourself. Sponge. If by looking good you mean my face getting redder and redder the longer I wear the jumper, then yeah, sure, I look good. I have no problems with your face getting redder and redder. Wear a red jumper, then, blend in. Back of the neck, Caroline. I got notifications to go live, so 2 days you went live. I've had that notification. Ooh, somebody's gone live again. It's like, no, that was 2 days ago. I'm sticking that one. Well, it seems I never had battered sausage. It seems I'm left one out. Need to go and get one of those. They're good from the fish and chip shops. Just throw them in the deep fryer like everything else. Gonna have a chip. Everybody's going to the fish and chip shops tonight. How rude of you. Super porky supper with cheese. Thanks, Sponge. Don't talk to me about a battered sausage. I still can't sit down. I always have to attribute it to the drop bear plushie. No, but I can make one. Just give me a second, guys. I'm back. Just get down to the bottom of the chat because Mum needs me. We'll sort out a drop bear plushie. Been out for lunch with Wes and our daughter off work this week, so took Wes's dad out. He's been really poorly late. Oh, that's good. Love your saying grow the chat. He's been saying that for a couple of years. Have the same delivery. We have about 3 or 4 different Amazon drivers, and most of them are fine, they're great. But I have one, and I can't move very quickly. Mum can't move very quickly, and sort of ring the doorbell, and if you're not there in like 2 seconds, Justin has a habit of nodding and stroking his chin like some philosopher, very Sherlock Holmes like. It's to try and make himself look clever. I had a yodel leave mine on the step last week. It could have gone through the letterbox, but I think the dog barking scared him off. Cold glass of milk with Italian and Mexican food. To be honest, I like either Coke or water. I just need a cold drink when I'm eating. Oh, I hate it when it says delivered and I don't have it. It's sat on the doorstep. On Amazon, when the guy leaves it on the doorstep and it says handed to the resident, you think, well, it won't be handed to the resident at all. You left it on the doorstep. Mum calling me about Dad's. I'm gonna have to go soon because my mum's getting fidgety. Sarah, can we make the drop bear plushie and emoji? We can. I do have a drop bear design actually. But I might redo it. I need to do it on my art lives actually. I can need to do my new stuff for my merch. I've got stuff to do for Crow, so we'll get the drop because I'll do I'll do it as well as an emoji. I'll do a drop bearer merch t-shirt. Wish work would quit interrupting, says Strange Rat. So rude. Can anyone make Sparky? If you on my Discord, Sheila has a folder. If you put a photograph of Sparky in there, she will make you a plushie. It's Sheila. No, it's not too late. Yeah, like I say, Sheila's happy to do them, but she was getting bogged down with finding the pictures. So obviously, if you could give her the picture, she could do the plushie for you. Kiwi bird emoji would be cool, not a problem. Thank you for being here, Julianne. Appreciate you. £3.80 for a battered sausage now. After fish and chip shop's expensive anyway. Get the award winning. So it really does tend to be a treat when I do it. I go. Jimmy, I don't want you to take offence, but I'm about to wrap up. But good to see you, sweetie. How are you doing? Guys, obviously my computer's coming tonight, so either middle of the night or in the morning. I'll probably do a members live just to test it. And then I'll be live as normal on Saturday. Actually, I won't do a members live. This particular one, I'll just do a regular live in the morning because not everybody's a member at the minute. I don't want to paywall it for regulars. So, do members live another night. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. And thank you to Shadow Mice for the gifted, Vicky for the super chat, and the lovely Laura Lee for the super chat. So I will see you at some point. Excited because the new computers. I'm not quite halfway finished. And I will see you soon. Awkward ending.
Don't need coffee.
I need coffee. I need coffee.
You don't need coffee.
I need coffee, Daddy.